Hi, it's Phil from Downtown Music. Well, today we're talking capos. Capo is a cheat, I guess, that you can use to play a guitar in any key. Here today I have a nice Admira Classical. This is one of their top of the line Admiras. It's completely solid with Indian rosewood back and sides and a lovely cedar top. You can take simple chords, D, A, G, and the minute you add a capo, it changes the key to wherever it may be. This is one of the cheapest capos you can get. It just is a simple rod which is absolutely flat and round and has a little elastic strap, and you connect it to the guitar as such and pop it on. Now in this case it has a secondary strap to come around and lock it again, and that'll lock it on the 5th fret. When I play a C traditional position, it becomes an F, and when I play an F traditional position, it now B flat, and when I play a G in the traditional position, it becomes a C. So you can have the lovely little Romeo and Juliet. Now you can see that putting this one on was a bit of an ordeal. Not too much of an ordeal, especially if you're wanting to change it quickly. For classical guitars, as we said before, they have a flat, completely flat neck and fingerboard. The Kaiser that I have here is a new range of capos which are spring mounted. These are a patented technology, and literally I can get exactly the same feel just by clipping it on here, and where the Kaiser. So that's really the top of the line in capos. It makes it so much easier to change and move between different keys. And that's here on my classical. Moving on to an acoustic now, the couple of features that are different from a classical. Obviously, first thing you see is the body shape is different, but the neck is radiused. So we have the Kaiser that we had before, but this time the Kaiser has a lovely little curve in it. And you can see that right in there. See that curve? Okay. Now that'll perfectly blend to the curve of the neck and the fingerboard. This guitar that we have here is Maton's entry-level solid guitar. It is a solid spruce top. It is a rosewood fingerboard. It has Queensland maple back and sides, all solid. This guitar is basically the entry-level solid acoustic. It's a marvellous piece of work. It's actually one of my favourites in the range. So what I'll do, we'll clip on the Kaiser, and you'll see how easy this is to use. And what I'll do is I'm going to play two little excerpts. The first piece in open tuning, and then I'll put the capo on. You'll hear the difference so easily in the song. So it's just this. That was me cheating a little bit. When I put this capo on, you'll hear the song and you'll go, oh wow, how different does that sound? And here it is. Now there is a whole range of capos you can get. There is a cheaper model which relies on a screw and a sort of a lever system. Works in a similar way, but there's just a secondary thing to have to do. You have to adjust the screw to get it right and then clip it on. It's still quick and easy, and certainly much better than the old strap unit, but For my playing, I use a Kaiser. I have one for every guitar that I have, whether it be classical, 6-string or 12-string. Here we have a 12-string Crafter. This particular model supports a solid cedar, solid spruce top. It has a rosewood fingerboard with the lovely inlays all the way down, and the abalone inlay around the sound hole and the binding. The back and sides are a semi-solid construction, but veneered. The neck is mahogany, and it speaks for itself. It has Grover machine heads. But today we're looking at capos, and 12-string capos obviously have to be a little bit longer, and they still have to have that radius and that curve. And this is a very famous song that is played by most artists in the wrong place and in the wrong format. And this is actually where it was written and performed by the artist.